I'm so excited I could eat a baby. You want to know why I'm excited? Because it's time for another episode of WWE 2K17 My Career Mode, where we're following Mick McKay on his rise to the WWE Championship. And tonight on NXT, we're going to have a good show for you tonight. Baron Corbin defeated Bo Dallas, and now Mick McKay is going to do a call-out promo. Let's see what the Scotch-Irish Nightmare has got to say to the NXT universe. I want to thank everybody for tuning in as usual. If you like what you see, then leg drop that like button like your name was Hulk Hogan and you were in the middle of WrestleMania 3 against Andre the Giant. Things are starting to pick up with Mick McKay. He's 2-0. He's got some new tattoos on. I revamped him. The whole 2K series is revamped. 2K16 featured the Outlaw. A lot of people gave me heat saying he looked like James Storm. Well, this guy, he's original, and he's a Scotch-Irish heritage just like me. Poor choice. I know there are some superstars who like to come out here and tell you a whole bunch of nice things, exactly what you want to hear, right? Well, I'm not interested in telling you what you want to hear. I'm telling you what you have to hear. Starting out strong, even though it was a poor choice. Cocky. It's got that fighting Irish spirit.
Just a bully.
I don't have to prove to you that I'm the greatest of all time. I don't have to prove anything to anyone. It's as readily apparent as the immaculate noise on my devastatingly handsome face. Nose. Someone, though, seems to disagree, and I'd like to call him out to let him state his case. This chump is beneath me, but he doesn't seem to know it yet. He's trying to slither his way up to my level. I guess it's time to slap him down where he belongs. Okay, Shinsuke Nakamura, you asked for it. Come out here. Well, Mick McKay is not wasting any time, calling out the NXT champion. He's only had 2 matches. Is he going to come out? Is Shinsuke Nakamura, the King of Strong Style, going to come out to the ring and face Mick McKay? It doesn't look like he is. Oh, huge surprise. The big man has to gall to front. The big man has the gall to front to the WWE universe about me, but can't even bring himself to face me in front of them. So much for your damn hero, huh? Speaking some strong words. Mick McKay. Calling out the NXT champion, not wasting any time. He is ready for a championship match. Even though he's only had 2 matches. This is exactly what I expected of you. You're just a weak little man who runs and hides when he knows he's beaten. You're a weak, pathetic worm who doesn't deserve to be called a WWE superstar. And I hope that the authority takes notice and sends you packing. Wow. Strong words from a strong man.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Mick McKay not wasting any time, calling out the NXT champion, Shinsuke Nakamura. Maybe later on we will hear from the NXT champion and see what he has to say in response to Mick McKay. Not really a good promo though. I didn't really fill up the meter bar as much as I thought I was going to, but that's okay. Because next we're gonna have a match between Mick McKay and Hideo Itami. NXT is about to get a whole lot better. Jayden Jet defeated Brody Tyson. Simon Gotch defeats Zack Ryder. MR.X defeats Lance Xander. I'd like to know who MR.X is. He's got to be one of my friends, but nobody on my friends list has said that that's him. So if you know who MR.X is, then let me know. But let's go ahead and get this match started. Mick McKay versus Hideo Itami. Hideo Itami recently injured and made his return to NXT just to get injured again. Now I'm talking about real life. Hideo Itami is going to be out for several months. That is a huge disappointment because I like Hideo Itami, and I had just got the pleasure of seeing him wrestle a few more times in NXT after he was out for a long time to begin with. And now he's going to be out again. Oh, and Hideo Itami coming out early, trying to sneak attack the Scotch-Irish Nightmare. Oh, and a double stomp to McKay's gut. McKay grabs his leg though, sweeps him down. Couple of stomps from Mick McKay to Hideo Itami. It's not working out too well for Hideo. Now a huge choke slam onto the ramp. My lord, that had to break Hideo Itami's back. And then a running takedown. Hideo Itami trying to gain the upper hand in this matchup early, but it's backfiring. Now what's McKay going to do? He's going to deliver a power bomb, a sit-down power bomb. Hideo Itami not able to get the advantage. And that's it. Hideo Itami tried to sneak attack the Scotch-Irish Nightmare, but just as his nickname says, he was a nightmare in Hideo Itami's dreams when he was sleeping last night. So now what are we going to do? Finn Balor defeats Antonio Alpha, and I would have been surprised if that didn't happen. Samoa Joe defeats Apollo Crews. So let's skip ahead and see what is going to be next. Alright, we have skipped ahead to main event. Nothing really happened after the vicious attack from Hideo Itami, other than the fact that Shinsuke Nakamura, the NXT champion, did not accept my challenge. So I'm not going to get no title shot right now, but that's alright. I guess he feels like I'm not worthy. I haven't been in the NXT long enough, and that's fine. That's fine with me. But you better watch your back, Nakamura, because I might be taking you out. But tonight on main event, we got a call out right here. Mick McKay is going to answer Hideo Itami after the attack from behind that failed miserably when Hideo Itami came out early before their match on NXT last week. So now, Mick McKay is pretty pissed off that Hideo Itami tried to attack him, and he's going to call him out and see if Hideo has the guts to face him one-on-one in the ring, legitimately this time. And here comes Mick McKay. He's stepping into the ring. Let's see what McKay has to say about Hideo Itami. Shut up and listen for a minute. I'm not going to yell over you loudmouth idiots. So keep your trap shut while I handle some business. I said shut up. You stupid idiots, as Chris Jericho would say. Shut your mouth. Strong reaction. Someone in the back has been trying to get my attention, like a little kid tugging at your pant leg because they want a cookie. Well, I'm about to open something But it ain't a cookie jar. It's a big old can of whoop ass. Mick McKay directing that directly to Hideo Itami.
Just a bully.
Hideo Itami, get your ass out here. We're going to have a chat, and I'm going to utterly destroy you. Damn, it moved ahead too much before I could read it. Here we go. We're going to have a one-on-one. Hideo Itami's coming to the ring. He wanted to attack Mick McKay on NXT. And now he's making his way down to the ring after McKay called him out on it.
First time and probably not the last time we'll hear from him.
I couldn't tell what the fans were chanting. Let me turn my volume up a little bit and see if I can hear them. They were chanting something directed at McKay, and I don't know what it was, but here's Hideo Itami. What's he got to say? Before you go any further, you and me got something we need to clear up.
A fan favorite.
Oh, poor. I kind of wish you didn't come out here, because the beating I'm going to lay on you is going to embarrass you, your family, and relatives who aren't born yet. I don't like embarrassing people that badly, but in this case, I'm going to enjoy it. How was that bad? That was a good response. Well, I guess you got to pander to the crowd a little bit. Sounds like they're saying, we want war. I came out here to make things right tonight. For once, I want to put our differences aside and speak man to man, superstar to superstar. Hideo Itami trying to be friendly now. Here we go. How dare you come out here and interrupt me? Do you know who I am? Do you know what I mean to this business? I'm the guy who draws the money. I'm the reason there's food on your table. Show a little gratitude. Well, that was a good choice according to the meter, but that made no sense with the interview that's going on right now. That had nothing to do with it. That's okay, though. Let's see what Hideo has to say. I don't know whether to attribute the words coming out of your mouth to courage or stupidity. Either way, it makes no difference. I'm publicly requesting that the authority grant me my wish and give me the opportunity to stuff each one of those words back down your throat. I hear you, Hideo. It's going to be a cold day in hell before that happens.
Very well.
Strong reaction. You got some hair on your chest tonight, don't you? I'm used to seeing you as just a little boy, but tonight, you want to play hardball? Everyone knows that's my game, so throw your best pitch, because I'm going to slug your ass out of this city right now. So are they going to get it on right now? It figures you would say that. Look, this isn't football, Junior. There are no timeouts, no quarters, no touchdowns. This is a WWE. It's going to be you, me, and a referee in this ring, and one of us is going down. Since I know it won't be me, let's just get your ass kicking over with already.
Not exactly
Poor choice.
likable.
You're welcome to try me, but you fighting me is a lost cause. It won't end well for you. As far as I'm concerned, you're already dead. Is that what you really want, to end things? Because if that's what you want, then I'm happy to oblige. My fist is the one true fist to end you. Damn. Mick McKay having some strong words. So far, Hideo Itami's meter is a little bit fuller than his, so he's winning. I think the WWE Universe agrees with me when I say that the yellow streak running down your back just keeps getting brighter. I don't care what I have to do. You and I will be squaring off in this room sooner or later. You just let me know when you're ready and I'll be waiting. How do I have a yellow streak running down my back when you're the one that attacked me from behind, Hideo Itami?
Was that supposed to make sense? You know, I was taught to keep my mouth quiet when I don't.
Well, I lost the promo.
Mum's the word. That's a first.
So whatever.
Don't you go anywhere, because we have more
Hideo Itami
WWE action coming up next.
calling me yellow. Even though he's the one that attacked me. You're the one that attacked me, boy. I called you out. You came out of the ring. And you're going to say that I'm the a-hole. That makes no sense whatsoever. Tonight, we're going to have a match between Long Island Ice Z, Zack Ryder, and Mick McKay. You've seen the rivalry heat up between Hideo Itami and Mick McKay. Mick McKay called out the NXT champion, Shinsuke Nakamura. He refused to accept McKay's challenge. Hideo Itami attacked Mick McKay from behind before a match that they were supposed to have at NXT. And then Mick McKay come out on main event and proceeded to call out Hideo Itami. Hideo Itami called him yellow, even though he was the one that attacked Mick McKay. I mean, if you've been watching the video, then you know that that's what happened. And then we get... I was supposed to have a match with Apollo Creed, or Apollo Cruz, or whatever you want to call him. And Hideo Itami came out again to attack me. So there wasn't no match. And I wasn't going to put that on here because we already seen Hideo Itami attack Mick McKay. So apparently the game is doing the same stuff it did last year, where if you don't start a rivalry in the first week of the month, you don't face that person at the NXT pay-per-view event. And that's okay, because I'll take Hideo Itami out at the next NXT TAKEOVER event. But tonight I'm going to take out Long Island Ice Z, and he got out of the way there. Mick McKay coming right out of the gates trying to take out Zack Ryder, and it didn't work. But Hideo Itami, you haven't seen the last of me. We are locked into a rivalry now. And I just think that's kind of stupid. That they should have just put me in a match with him. That would have made more sense. You know, if they had fixed that in the game, that would have been a big improvement, where it doesn't matter when you get locked into a rivalry with somebody, you face them at the pay-per-view. But it's unfortunate, and it'll be all right, though. We will have our day together, sir. Yes, we will. He might be close to creating an inferno before all is said and done. Zack Ryder getting out of the way. Putting the offense to Mick McKay. Neck breaker there. What the hell, man? Trying to get some offense going, but unfortunately I can't. Zack Ryder is taking me out just like he did before. And now I don't have any reversals, but that's all right, though. Zack Ryder just screwed up and didn't get none of that moonsault off the top rope. Or the middle rope. Springboard action there. Springboard moonsault. He failed miserably.
He's displaying classic offense here. Yeah, and that's when he's the most dangerous.
I gotta take a breather here. I'm getting out of the ring. I'm gonna take a little breather. Man. Zack Ryder getting the whole match starting early, getting all the offense on, and now there he goes again, out of reversals. Can't do nothing against the Zack Ryder. Those stupid little brick pants on. Is he supposed to be Buff Bagwell or Zack Ryder? I can't figure it out. See, there you go. I mean, where is Zack Ryder getting all this freaking momentum at? I don't understand it. His opponent is completely helpless to resist the submission hold. And he escapes the hold. Zack Ryder going for that submission move, and Mick McKay getting out of it. I changed the submission system back to the old style because, quite frankly, the button pushing just wasn't working. I'd pressed the shit out of those buttons in sequence, and it didn't work. And now a huge choke slam. Mick McKay trying to regain composure in this match, going back outside. Taking another breather. He's going to taunt the crowd a little bit. Oh, Zack Ryder with a forearm. I like these new camera angles, though. They are a hell of a lot better than it was last year, where the camera never changed. Now it makes you feel like you're in a real WWE show now with the camera changes. Different camera angles look really good. I am impressed with this game, but there are still a few things that need to be fixed. Oh, and Mick McKay didn't get all of that. He tried, but it didn't work. Now Zack Ryder's going to try to set Mick McKay up for something. Is he going for it? Yes, he is. Here it comes. Woo, woo, woo. You know it. Oh. That big boot. Going straight across the face of Mick McKay, and now he's going for the pin. But Mick McKay getting up before the 1 count. Not too many people done that to Zack Ryder.
Moves like that at this stage are not to win any match. They're just used to send a message. Yeah, I think this guy's really showboating now.
Oh. There it is. Rough Ryder. Vintage Zack Ryder. Is that going to be enough to put Mick McKay away? I don't know. Here it is. 1, 2. No. Got the shoulder up barely. Man, I got to freaking get back into this match. Zack Ryder has beat the living tar out of me. Now Zack Ryder's up on the top rope. What is he going to try to do next? Man, Rough Ryder from the top rope. And it has been all Zack Ryder.
Good Lord, that wasn't even close. So that's what it's like being so far off the mark. He's showing no signs of letting
Zack Ryder reversing again. Dadgum. What is he, a reversing machine?
It looked like his whole neck just crumbled there. Maneuvers like that put
now he's doing Charlotte's move. Natural selection.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
This is ridiculous. Zack Ryder is not this good in real life. I don't understand how he is this good in the game. Oh, reversed. I'm getting out of here. I'm taking a breather, man. This is not cool at all. This is not good for me. Getting my ass kicked by Zack Ryder at the NXT TakeOver. That's not going to increase my rank any, and that's not going to happen either because I'm going to take a little breather. I'm going to get my reversal back up, and I'm going to beat the living tar out of Zack Ryder. I don't know what this is. This must be superhuman Zack Ryder or something.
Yeah, and it's real dangerous out here.
And look, there he is, reversing it again.
He gets out of trouble there.
It's all right, though, because he's out of reversals. Now I can maybe try to get some offense going here. I doubt it, though. Man, this is tough. I'm still a 66 overall, so, you know, you can't expect me to. Come on, get up. He's up to 5 count. Come on, get up. Get up. Come on, get up. Get up. Nope, Zack Ryder, back out.
And it looks like this one's going out to the floor. I don't mind. Let's see a little outside the ring action.
Mick McKay reversing it, though.
He was able to reverse.
Belly to back suplex.
Back into the ring now. Look how slow he is to recover.
Mick McKay taking the referee out.
Serious punishment.
Now he's going up under the ring, getting a chair.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring. Well, I don't blame him.
No! Oh, busting Mick McKay wide open. Zack Ryder reversing again. This is not good at all. Taking the knee out. The frickin' Zack Ryder reversing machine. Oh! And Mick McKay reversed it once again. Now he's going after Mick McKay. The referee's stopping him. Mick McKay does not know what has hit him tonight. I'm going out here. I'm going to the crowd, brother. Come on out here if you're man enough.
Even Manila, where I use their envelopes. Manila's not a country. He's simply reminding him that he's here.
I'm going to take the crowd, the fight to the crowd.
Yeah, just don't bring it over here. You don't see that move every day. It looks like we're going to see what kind of pain they can inflict out here on the floor. I don't know if we've seen that from him before. I mean, it's definitely a first tonight. This is great. This guy.
And a throat thrust. Mick McKay back in it, trying to get back in it anyway.
And he's heading back in. I can't blame him. The ref is getting closer to 10. Uh-oh. Things could get real interesting out here. It's always interesting when they battle outside the ring. Oh, man!
There he is, Mick McKay hitting Zack Ryder with the chair. And he got him. Trying to regain some composure in this matchup. Zack Ryder taking it to Mick McKay. But he just evened up the playing field with a vicious chair shot. And now a neck breaker, a running neck breaker. Going to the middle rope. Flipping senton.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack. And I hope we can get
now running. And a leg drop. Going back. And another leg drop. 2 leg drops in a row. Going for the pin now. 1, 2. No, not even a 2 count. Zack Ryder getting the shoulder up before the 2 count. Mick McKay has regained control of this matchup finally after the freaking reversing machine Zack Ryder beat the living tar out of me in the beginning of this match. I'm going to go for another pin here. Quick pin. 1. Out before the 2. And now a double choke. Double choke slam. That was good. Oh, Zack Ryder reversing it. Throwing him into the corner. Is he going to go for that stupid broski kick again? Yep, he's trying. There it is. This could be the end right here. If he's going to hit it, definitely. There it is. The frickin' superhuman reversing machine, Zack Ryder, hit the broski kick, and now I'm going to try to kick out again. Here we go. And he got up. Yes. Barely getting up, Mick McKay did before the 3 count. It's been a good match, even though Zack Ryder has whooped my ass. And now he's doing a stupid little dance in the ring. And there it is, Rough Ryder. Daggum. Zack Ryder trying to pick up a huge victory here. Oh, and Mick McKay getting the shoulder up again before the 3 count. Zack Ryder can't believe it. 2 broski kicks and 2 Rough Riders. And Mick McKay has still got the resiliency to kick out before the 3 count. And now he reverses it. And a big elbow floating in the air.
I mean, it's definitely a first tonight. This is great. This guy will try anything. Oh, and he missed that one. God, that's got him.
And he's got him up. Is he going to get it? He's setting him up. Scotch hangover.
This is insane. Does this building have a curfew?
Mick McKay just hit the Scotch hangover on Zack Ryder.
Here we see it from this angle.
Now he's got to drag him away from the ropes. Go for the pin. Is this going to be enough to put Zack Ryder away? Count, referee. 1, 2, 3. Mick McKay gets the victory over Zack Ryder. That was a tough match. 2 broski kicks, 2 Rough Riders. Zack Ryder beat my behind in the beginning of this match. I really thought I was going to lose. But just like before, Mick McKay had the resiliency to kick out before the 3 count and then delivered a Scotch hangover to Zack Ryder. Even though he did use the chair to even the odds after he knocked the referee down. Very good match.
Here's your winner, Mick McKay.
The fans got their money's worth tonight after that. That was a 4-star match. And Mick McKay picks up his first victory at an NXT TAKEOVER event after a very, very tough showing from Long Island IC Zack Ryder. That was intense, folks. I cannot say that enough. That was tough. That was one of the toughest matches I've had already in this game. But like I said, we have a rivalry starting with Hideo Itami. That's going to be it for this episode of WWE 2K17, My Career Mode. Thank you for tuning in. Leg drop that like button so hard you love it. And we will see you on the next edition of My Career Mode.